Basically, church records are absolutely wonderful source for family and local history. And what I just do here is very much the tip of the iceberg, because there are loads of records, I think Janice has pointed out, in a lot of unexpected sources as well. But I'm going to stick to the main, most popularly used one in PRONI. I'd like to start off with a wee bit of a word of caution, because not all church records have survived, or even those that have survived haven't actually found their way to PRONI. But we have got as many denominations as we're aware of that will give us their records, and we do actively seek them. So we're getting them in all the time, so we will get more. If you turn to the first page, the Guide to Church Records, the blue thing. Basically, our Guide to Church Records will tell you exactly what church records that we do hold. It'll give you, it's listed by the name of the church, which usually does actually reflect the townland as well, and then by religious denominations. We have Church of Ireland, Presbyterian, Roman Catholic, etc. And within that, it tells you exactly what we hold. And you can see here that for Church of Ireland, Church of Drum, we have baptism from 1828 to 2001, marriages 1829 to 1993, and burials from 1842 to 1990. We also have accounts, vestry minutes, register of vestry men, preachers' books, Sunday school examination book, and communicates list. So it's actually quite a rich source level there, and loads of books. For Methodists, again, you've got what they hold and covering dates. Same for Presbyterian, second Drum Presbyterian, and then it tells you and refers that for the Roman Catholics you have to go and see Drumline. But beside it, it will give you the PRONI reference number, so you'll be able to have a look at those church records. This guide to church records is available free on our website. Just look under online guides and you see Guide to Church Record, and you can search. There's also hard copies available upstairs in our search room, and I think a few other history societies have copies as well. Now, below it we have two lovely pages from a register of baptism from the Kilkee Parish Church. What I love about that is at the front of the book they have all the marriages, and then they flip it over and start again at the back, and that's where the baptisms are. So they've made quite a lot of use of one book, saving the planet, saving paper, whatever. However, with that, and you will find this quite frequently, they don't always give an awful lot of detail. You'll get the name of the child, you'll get the parent name, as in John Mary Wilson, and you'll get the name of the minister who performed the ceremony. You'll also maybe get a date of baptism, not necessarily a date of birth. But they're not all like that, because if you go to the top of the next page, you'll see a baptism register for Family Presbyterian Church. And this one's fabulous because it gives lots of information. It gives the name of the child, whether it's male or female. It gives the name of the father, the name of the mother. That is the mother's maiden name, which is actually even more useful. It gives the townland they were from, who performed the ceremony, what the occupation was, when the baptism was performed, and when the child was born. So you have a load of detail there. But as I said, each church varied from place to place, and what they recorded wasn't always consistent, particularly not in the early years. Underneath that, we have a register of burials. I think Janice has already pointed out some of the problems with burials, that they didn't always go where they were supposed to. Another one is the fact that they don't always give you the sort of information you would love to have. And there's, again, it's a name, a townland, a date, and the minister. And basically that's it. You'd like to know really how they died and so on, but, well, this one at least also gives the ages, and we have everyone from the 8-year-old Martha down to a 13-year-old Long Sergeant. Obviously not the one from dancing on the stage, strictly from dancing. Okay. Other less common records is just kind of page. You've got these aren't in every church, obviously, but these are things that you will come across if you're lucky. Are a register of certificates delivered. And this was very useful when people were migrating. They needed to have a good moral character before they would be granted any sort of assistance when they were migrating. And if they wanted to set themselves up as a new life and a new job, having a good moral character would help. And so a lot of people would get a certificate from their local church, which would tell them about, in this case it's Samuel Cooper and Elizabeth, his wife, certified as being a regular member and in full communications. And obviously it says went to America. And it's nice to read cuts because it tells you where they went, which is not the only from basically they went overseas. We know that again we have the vestry account books. And again, this is how the church spent their money. Before the first date, obviously there was lots of charitable institutions, and obviously the church was the biggest one. And you can read here, you've got things like Elizabeth McConaughey, a poorer woman, got 16 shillings in threepence, which is actually quite not a bad sum in the 1800s. Another good one, we go on to the penultimate page. It's not a great photograph, I'm afraid, but again, this is one of the problems with church records. They didn't always use the best quality ink, or else if they did, they watered it down. And then over the years, the ink has actually faded, so it can be very hard to read. They're written with fountain pens, And then we go microfilm, just making it even worse. So just be aware, if you are looking through church records, it's not easy. But the pew list will give you the name of those people who paid for their pews, their seats basically. And it was basically a family pew, or it's just an individual could possibly buy one. But it gives a list of everyone who did buy them and what they paid for them and so on. Very interesting. And then finally, the last two documents are from Quaker records, which are slightly different from most. As you can see, the one on the left-hand side has a lot of writing on it. And what it's saying is almost an essay. I, John Smith, do plan on such and such a date to marry so-and-so, who's the daughter of such and such, and if it's okay with the members and that nobody objects, I do plan to carry this out. And so they actually have to give like a written submission. But anyway, that's the written submission, so to speak, of Alexander Matthews and Elizabeth Harding. And the other one is the Hope family. And again, it's they went off to America, and they brought their children with them. Well, most of them, because it says here, a whole list of the children. One who died on the voyage, and one who died shortly after arrival there. So again, it's all, you get lots of heartwarming stories and very depressing things, but it's all a rich sort of mix to the middle. And I think these are just, as I say, just to tip you out there of some of the church records we do hold. I'd like to point out, if you haven't missed the lecture, we do put them online, so you can catch up there. And you can follow Janice's blog, and I've given you details on that on the back page. Finally, before I go, can I just thank you for coming, and can I ask you if you would mind filling out the feedback forms? Really appreciate your help in that. Thank you very much. And the next one should be on Friday, by the way.